women have ever found their children. And believe me, they've searched until their bones grew frail and their hearts just couldn't take it anymore.
In episode 6 of The Changeling, a deeper exploration of Emma's past is undertaken, shedding light on how she managed to uncover the whereabouts of baby Brian. As the episode concludes without Emma pursuing her newfound leads, one cannot help but wonder whether she will succeed in locating baby Brian or become further entangled in the enigmatic world of supernatural mysteries that have enveloped her since her journey to Brazil. The resolution to this question remains concealed, to be unveiled only in the final 2 episodes of the series. Episode 6 of The Changeling drops various hints that invite viewers to speculate on a range of possibilities, from baby Brian's destiny to the adventures that Emma and Apollo might encounter in their concluding story arc. So let's break down all that is in the episode. Be warned, this video will contain spoilers for The Changeling.
I do. She did. She kept saying that the baby
No,
wasn't...
don't tell me she was fucking tired.
In the primary focus of The Changeling's episode 6, Emma grapples with grief and her refusal to accept the possibility that she has lost her son forever. Rather than allowing these overwhelming emotions to hold her back, Emma draws strength from them and embarks on a quest to locate where the fairies took baby Brian after swapping him with something else. Her pursuit yields several concrete clues that could aid her and her husband in finally unraveling the mystery of Brian's fate.
Don't doubt me. Come with me. Come see.
You know what she said.
Cal, in contrast to episode 5 of The Changeling, which centers on Apollo, episode 6 delves into Emma's past. In this episode, we learn about her initial attempts to escape from the Wise One's island shortly after her arrival. Faced with the realization that Cal may not possess the information she needs to locate her real baby, Brian, she endeavors to depart the island using a spare boat. However, Cal persistently intervenes, preventing her from leaving the island, as she recognizes Emma's deep grief as a mother. Having assisted numerous mothers in coping with the anguish of losing their children to enigmatic changeling, Cal comprehends the profound emotional toll it takes on individuals. Emma, however, stands out from the others. Her introduction in The Changeling, where she defies convention and visits the woman at the waterfall, illustrates her love for adventure and her aversion to being dictated to. Consequently, rather than conforming to the island's regulations and giving up on finding baby Brian, she enthusiastically embraces her inquisitiveness in episode 6 of The Changeling.
That is not safe.
I'm going, whether you let me take it or I pry it out of your freshly dead hands.
All right, but let me show you a better route through the city.
Emma and Apollo. In episode 6 of The Changeling, it's highly probable that Apollo will track Emma and make his way to Little Norway. While it remains uncertain what awaits the couple there, it appears they will confront their most significant challenge yet within the forest. Given the supernatural elements and the eerie fairy tale-like atmosphere of The Changeling, Emma and Apollo are likely to encounter other mythological beings, such as trolls and malevolent fairies, once they reach Little Norway. One of these creatures may be holding baby Brian captive, necessitating a race against time to rescue their son. However, considering Apollo's divine nature and Emma's magical ability, they will utilize their full potential to ensure their child's safety. The malevolent forces that have imprisoned Brian will inevitably meet their demise when they cross paths with Emma and Apollo. Additionally, while in Little Norway, Apollo may uncover long-standing mysteries from his past. It's possible he will finally discover that his father, like William, was also a fairy and attempted to abduct him during his childhood, shedding light on why Apollo's mother left his father. Furthermore, Apollo may learn the nature of Emma's third wish and its connection to their current circumstances. Apollo's father's book. Episode 6 demonstrates the book's significance as it showcases Emma relying on it as a tool to track down baby Brian. Emma's first clue in her quest to locate Brian comes from an excerpt in the book that mentions being at home in forests, forever lost in the wild. This excerpt suggests that the fairies may have taken Brian to a forest after kidnapping him. Emma then encounters another woman on the island who has also lost her child to a changeling. While this woman verifies that she, like Emma, often found dirt in her baby's crib, she cannot recall the specific types of leaves and tree branches left by the fairies after the changeling swap.
Yeah, it was weird. I would find dirt, like soil, all the time. And then...
The Little Norway. Before the 1960s, Brooklyn's Sunset Park neighborhood was famously known as Little Norway due to its significant Scandinavian immigrant population. However, in recent times, this area has transformed into a home for Chinese and Hispanic communities. Given that the Changeling draws its inspiration from Nordic folklore and literature, it's logical for Emma and Apollo to seek answers in this evolving neighborhood. Nordic folklore has long featured trolls, suggesting that the show may introduce them in its final 2 episodes and reveal their connection to Emma and Apollo's overarching narrative. It's conceivable that the malevolent fairies responsible for switching Brian might transport human infants to the forests of Little Norway and deliver them to trolls or other mythical beings. Alternatively, the changelings could be entangled in a larger supernatural conspiracy that Emma and Apollo become embroiled in as they explore the forests of Little Norway. Regardless of the direction the Changeling takes in its forthcoming episodes, it's fascinating how the series draws inspiration from real-world settings and fears. As Cal stated in episode 4 of The Changeling, new fears are simply old fears, and old fears have ancient roots. But when it's our turn to confront them, they take on a fresh significance. So there you have it all. What do you think about this episode? Would Emma be able to find Brian in Little Norway? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will see you next.